Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you the Encore RoG 16 RV. This is built for adventure. Now it could be a family trailer. It sleeps 3 and has room for a couple of kids' bikes, you know, but it also could carry kayaks, it could carry e-bikes. I mean, if you are a competitive cyclist, great way to use the space in here. All right, 19.5 feet long, that's the total length, including the tongue. And with all the gear, all the options, it weighs 3150. Great lightweight trailer that is so versatile. One of the best things, it has 1.5 kitchens. What do I mean? Well, you've got a full kitchen outside, a half kitchen inside. Stick with me, I'm gonna show you the details. Let's go inside and get started. Walking in, this feels like a big open space, but there's so much to see here. Let's start right here with the 4.5 cubic foot Everchill 12-volt refrigerator. You get the refrigerator on the bottom and the freezer on the top. Now that's quite a bit of space. That is going to allow you to grab a drink, maybe do some easy food prep inside. If maybe it's raining, you don't want to go outside, you just got up in the morning, and up top, the Greystone microwave. So this will allow you to do a little cooking inside if necessary. And so many people will tell you this is where I would put coffee, where they might put coffee, but it's really up to you. If you have any other appliances you'd like to store here, there is the 110 plug on the back, and you could also simply use it for storage, whatever works for you. Now the drawers, as in everything in this trailer, is an aluminum powder coated system. A really nice latch here, and when you open these up, those ball bearings are so smooth. You've really got such a nice space here. It's about 4 inches deep and really nice storage. With 3 of these drawers, I really like the way it just latches when I very gently push it closed as well. 3 of these drawers, and then an open space on the bottom. Now this open space, of course you could use it for anything, but because there is no bathroom in this trailer, you might want to store a porta potty in here. And yes, it will slide right in. Cabinets with those porta potty options are really nice if they don't put anything on the floor, so you don't have to lift it up, you just slide it right out. You know, nighttime option if you need it. Right there. All right. Right up here, of course, the JBL stereo, Bluetooth, and to the right, all of the controls. I love to point out the quality of these controls. It's just really nice setup right here with main lights, cabinet lights, porch lights. Now, I love on the outside, there is 2 porch lights on each side, 1 over each window, controlled right up here, and there are underglow lights. It's gonna be really tough to show you that, but we'll try. And a 12-volt refrigerator, because running on 12-volt, you want to be sure it only runs when you want it. You can turn it on right here, and of course the USB charging port right there. Now below, these are all pre-wired to the corners of the trailer. Every corner has a connection where you could put an outside floodlight or any other feature that you might want to add, pre-wired to these 4 switches. Again, like I said, so versatile in here. Nice power fan up top. Now this will move a lot of air, and it is 2-way, so it can pull the air out or bring the air in. 4 windows in the back here that open like awnings, so if it's raining, you're out in the wilderness, can't run your AC because you're not plugged in, then it would be great because you've got this fan to move that air around. All right, speaking of the ceiling, I'm 5 foot tall, as many of you know. This is 6'1". Not tall enough for everyone, but tall enough for most. Let's look at the converter up here. It's going to have your breakers and fuses right in front, easy access. Underneath, a really nice storage cabinet. I'm pretty sure I could store someone in there, don't you think? I don't know that I would, but it is huge in here. It is 2 feet deep, over 2 feet wide, Really nice storage. They do put a hanging bar at the top, a light in the back, so you can use it for whatever gear you need right there. So if you're looking for a big adventure, you might have some gear you need to take with you, and you've got plenty of space for that. Keep in mind, you've got a fair amount of floor space here if you wanted to mount some holds here for any other type of gear, maybe a bike, anything like that. It can store right here, but there's other places for that as well. Next, we're going to talk about the storage underneath the dinette. This dinette does make into a bed. It's 34 inches wide, 69 inches long, so great for a kid. The table is a swivel table. I love this hammered aluminum top, very durable, but it can go in any position on either side. You can move it to whatever configuration works for you. On the far side, there is no storage underneath there because that is where the furnace is. All right, under this, it's the battery storage, but there is also plenty of place for other storage there. Now you notice this is an inside compartment. So in this trailer, you will want to add an AGM or a lithium battery. You can't add a wet cell battery in this compartment because it's not vented. Keep that in mind when you're planning about extra gear in here. But there is great storage there, and there is one other kind of surprise storage space. Let me swivel this table out of the way. So lifting up this end, which is why there's a seam in this mattress, you can lift up the base and look at that storage. You have a very nice space on the left, 54-gallon water tank underneath there as well. 54 gallons of fresh water. That's spectacular. This mattress, by the way, it is a 4-inch foam, extremely comfortable. And I don't know, for those of you who always want to add a topper to your mattresses, this one might make you think twice. Very comfortable. Now, the reason that this bed is higher is you do have pass-through behind there from the outside. There is a lot more storage there. What you can do is from that back door, slide in a kayak or bikes or something long here. Now to do that, you might want to use the stow bar right here. You just drop it right in this cradle, pin it down, and you have another mounting point. Now if you had something really long you wanted to mount here, use that bar to steady it. You would want to put this down into the bed formation. So drop the table down, slide the cushions over, drop the bar, and you've got all the length of the trailer for maybe a longer kayak or anything like that that you would want to tie down. I don't want to forget to tell you there's 4 great speakers in here. The music is really extraordinary. 4 big JBL speakers, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. I don't know. Might be really nice to relax at the end of the day. On the windows, you're going to have pull down blackout shades on all 4 windows. Really nice. They move up, get out of the way. And these windows are all egress windows. So they open kind of like an awning. The advantages are that you get the full amount of breeze coming in, and you can leave them open if there's any kind of precipitation. It doesn't matter if it's sprinkling or a full out rain, you can enjoy some fresh air. With that fantastic fan, that makes this a great off-grid trailer. There is an AC up here. It is an option. It's 11,000 BTUs, and honestly, with this size of a trailer, you don't need anything more than that. And that allows you to work with a generator if you're carrying a portable generator with you. Now, with having these 4 windows that you can open when maybe it's raining outside, I want to point out that there are 2 power fans. One in the front, and there is another one in the back. You can move a lot of air through this trailer. And there is the 11,000 BTU air conditioner. Now, it is an option, but great option if you happen to be plugged in or you carry a portable generator. Now, the controls for the furnace are right on the wall. Nice TV right behind me, and of course it's on an arm so it can swivel in any direction. I might be tempted to point it outside. You'll see what I mean when we get to the back. Now, storage at the top, the shelves with the elastic bands. You can store quite a bit of things up there. I like to store clothes up there. Rolled up t-shirts and jeans stacked nicely up there. You don't need a big cabinet for that. In the back, you do have more of the aluminum powder-coated cabinets. They're about 12 inches deep, about 12 inches tall, so a really nice space for more storage. You'll notice along the back wall, right above that screen that pulls down, you've got USB ports, also the 110 on both sides, along with the little pin lights for reading. Remember I mentioned the bar that you can put up front and pin in if you wanted to stow some gear that has a lot of length. I also want to point out there are L-track hooks in the back that you can also use to tie down in the rear. So you've got two great tie down points. All right, let's briefly touch on the fact that everything in this trailer is going to be easy to clean, because if you're out there having a big adventure, it could easily get mud on the walls, a little dirt on the floor. This material is a very soft vinyl. It's going to wipe clean. You just don't have to worry about the inside of this trailer. It is built for getting out there and having whatever fun you want to have. Now let's go outside. There's so much to see out there. The 16RB comes with the solid step. I love the adjustable legs at the bottom if you're on uneven terrain. They also just fold right up inside the door, clip into place, and you're ready to travel. Let's talk about options, because the roof rack here is an option. The roof rack, the AC, the TV that we saw, those are all options that you can add on this trailer if you want. The built-in ladder that we'll see on the other side and a lithium battery are also options. Now that is all the options on this trailer. Everything else you see is going to be standard on the 16RB. Also, they put a sticker on here, 100% wood-free construction. This is an aluminum frame trailer, not a single bit of wood. You notice we talked about the aluminum cabinets on the inside and aluminum construction on the outside. A very nice powder-coated fender with the light on the top. Off-road 15-inch tires. This is not a step, however. You want to use the ladder to get up to your roof rack. Inside this compartment is going to be that pass-through storage we talked about inside. Now it goes all the way through. It's quite a nice space. They finished it out with the carpet on the sides, the vinyl on the bottom, so nothing in here is going to rub. The bar that can go across in the front for tying down your kayaks or other gear, it's stored right up here at the top of this wall. So it's nice to have it out of the way when you're not using it and very available when you need it. I always love really nice slam latches, easy to use. You'll notice there's 3 buttons right here. You can purchase a tray from Encore that'll sit right here on those 3 buttons, because you might want to have an outside griddle or maybe an outside barbecue. That can be purchased, put right on top of this table and connected down here at the gas ports. There's 2 gas ports because the other one will go to the stove in the rear kitchen. We'll take a look at that in a second. If you didn't have a griddle here, all kinds of options. If you wanted a propane fire pit, or a longer hose could take it to the other side if you wanted to set up maybe a water heater, a portable water heater for an outside shower. All kinds of options when you have 2 gas ports. Coming around to the back, this is a unique configuration. There is an opening on the top and an opening on the bottom. 2 different uses. Let's start with the top panel. Just open these latches, lift it up. It does have gas props on it, so it goes up very easily. And we have a screen down on it right here, because if you just wanted airflow inside your camper, great. This door will give you even more outside access. Let's lift this up, because this is right where you would slide in your kayaks. It's tough to get a kayak way up on the roof. It's doable, but really easy to slide it in right here and tie it down with these tie downs right here in the corners. So it also, if you're sleeping here, I might love that airflow coming in right next to the bed, especially on a cool evening. Down below, there is a way to open this. Let's see, this is going to be the kitchen. There is a way to open this and keep it open if you wanted both doors open. And that is this connection right here. Just wrap it around that gas prop and it's going to hold this door open. Otherwise, you might want to close this door to open the bottom one. because that's gonna clip into place here, and then you pull out the kitchen. Right here, you've got tabs on both sides. A little tough for me to reach both of them. I'm 5 foot tall, but I can still do it. It's not very graceful, but that's all right. Oh, smaller EverChill 12-volt refrigerator right here on the end. I mean, not as big as the one inside, but great for keeping a few extra things out here or having your kitchen out here. If you're sitting out under the trees, you can grab your drink out of this refrigerator. Stove connection is here, and you do connect that on one of the ports in the back. Sink on this side with the fold-up faucet and storage underneath. Again, aluminum cabinets, all aluminum, the nice light gray powder coated on them, and nice latches there. So this will allow you to cook outside. You also have an awning above it if you wanted to open that up, get some shade or get some protection from the weather. For extra prep space, you've also got a fold-up table. This is the same material as the table inside. It is a hammered aluminum, very lightweight, and I love the fact that this is so easily cleaned. On this side of the trailer, there's going to be a spray port right next to it. I believe that coiled hose is right in here. And this is the other side to that pass-through storage in the back of the trailer. Looking up, you can see easily there's lights above both windows as there was on the other side. And right up here in the corner, that is a power port that is controlled on all 4 corners, connected to those switches inside. So you can add whatever you want right up there. Water fill here for that 54-gallon freshwater tank. The furnace outlet that's underneath that far side of the dinette. And this is the optional ladder. But if you get the roof rack, I can't imagine why you wouldn't want this ladder. That's going to allow you to get up there and maybe load more gear. You may have a rooftop tent up there, and a rooftop tent is going to work beautifully up there. If you want that extra sleeping up there, you've got the directional TV antenna here, plugs in right on the side. Port right here for a portable solar panel. Shore power, if you happen to be at a campsite or you want to plug in at your house, charge your battery. Now this is our battery right here because we don't have any batteries in this unit. So that piece does not come with this trailer, but your spare tire mounts right up front, electric jack, propane tank, all on this tray up front. This is a great place to see the aluminum framing on this trailer. It is fully aluminum frame. This tongue goes all the way back. Really nicely built. Rock guard underneath. And when we come back around to here, it is so easy to see just all of the features that they've included and how versatile this is. I don't want to forget to show you that there is an awning on this side as well. Again, all those awnings are standard. So many features come with this trailer. And remember, when it's fully outfitted with all the things that I've shown you, it's only $31.50. You can buy obviously optional things to add to this really cool ladder rack if you need to take axes, shovels, tie your gear down. It is meant to be versatile. If you are looking to get off the grid, have some great adventures, carry some gear, you might want to look into the 16RB. It is really well done. I'm PJ with Princess Craft RV. Thanks for watching. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.